So yesterday I did drugs, and that was cool. But also, while doing drugs, I watched a movie. So I watched this movie called Arrival, and this movie was pretty good. So again, now I just want to be very clear. I love time travel, right? I love sci-fi, and I love movies. So I mean, I watched the movie. It's called Arrival, and it's pretty good. So the movie, little synopsis. This is one of those movies that it's hard to really spoil the movie. Like, I mean, I could spoil the movie, but like, if you like time travel, if you like drugs, if you like, I don't know, if you like time. I mean, it's not really time travel in this movie. It's more like time. It's about time, but you're not really traveling through time, but you kind of are. I don't know, man. Big ideas. Go watch the movie if it sounds interesting. So basically aliens come to Earth. There's like 12 alien ships. They're like giant beans, and they pop in, and it's great. It's great. So first of all, I just want to say this is some like very hard sci-fi, right? There's a lot of like rules, the plot. You got to really pay attention to the plot, right? And then you'll click. You'll understand. You'll go like, whoa, right? Then you'll zoom out. You'll understand the whole movie. And it's a good movie. So anyway, so there's like, the movie starts off and it's like, introducing the main character. And like, she's got like a dead kid or something. And man, that sucks. And then she's like, she's teaching or something. I don't know. And there's like 3 kids in class and they're all like, I wonder what's going on the news. Then they find out, whoa, aliens. That's crazy. So she gets picked by the government to go, because she's like a language expert or something. She loves to translate. And so she gets picked to go try to communicate with the aliens. The aliens are like, woo! And they're making the spinny loops. It's great. I just want to say, like, the effects of how they, like, have the alien interact. Every part of that, I'm in. I'm in, fully in. The way, like, when they move around through the alien ship and the gravity changes, I'm in. It's super cool. One of the things I like about this movie is that there's almost no action to it. Like, there's barely any encounters. It's really kind of just driven by the main plot, right? They're slowly kind of communicating with the aliens while, like, the world, like, politically speaking, the world is in chaos. And then the aliens effectively are able to, spoilers, but they're able to teach her the language. No, wait a second. Uh-oh. It's not this she learns the language and then, like, 2 and is, like, she's counting to 5 in Spanish or something, right? So she learns the language, but then the language... Now, this is a concept, I do a lot of drugs, so I love to think about this kind of stuff. But, whoa, I just almost destroyed my whole desk. Anyway, so this is a concept I think about. So she learns a language, and then the language, like... grants her brain, like, the ability to perceive the world in a different fashion, right? So, like, the whole point of the movie is like, you learn in language and you look, and then, how you perceive the world is via language. So the language that the aliens teach her is about, like, interpreting, like, time, right? So it like lets you interpret time in a non-linear format, which means, like, like, you experience yesterday, and then you experience 7 years from now, and then you experience today, and then you experience 15 years from now, and then you experience tomorrow, and it's like, it all happens at the same time, and, it's crazy. It's crazy. And she uses that ability to basically achieve world peace, it's pretty cool. And then you find out, wait a second, her kid didn't die yet. That's right, she has the kid at the end. So you're thinking the whole movie she's like a depressed, like, oh my god, her whole family's dead. Just kidding, actually. Her whole family she didn't even have a family the whole movie. Right, it's crazy. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it. I was really into it. I like the effects. I like the whole, I just spoiled the fuck out of this movie, right? So, but whatever. It was just a good movie, very enjoyable. I love the concept of non-linear time. I think about this a lot because I'm crazy. I also think about the concept of, like, learning something. It's like when someone points out, like, like a cloud looks like a specific kind of object, and then like your brain just like sees the object because someone pointed it out, right? Like the ability for your brain to like figure something out or interpret something or to get a signal, and then it just grants a new ability or ability to perceive something. So it doesn't mean like, oh, I can now pick up like mountains with my hands, right? But it mean, it's some sort of perspective shift. I love perspective shifts. And they happen to me all the time when I do drugs. So, but anyway, good movie. I recommend it. Go watch it. And it's good. So, there you go.